Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Mabel. This is actually my first video up. I just did a simple, my everyday makeup look, and I finally decided to stop holding myself back and just get out of my comfort zone. Okay, so basically, I just did an everyday makeup look. Nothing too crazy. It's a makeup look I do for everything, like basically. So if you guys are interested in knowing how I did this, without further ado, we're gonna get right into it. But first, don't forget to subscribe and like and join my channel. Thank you. Hi guys, so what I start off with is by moisturizing my face with the cream. I don't really like using primers. I think creams and primers for me work the same way, but it's up to you guys. Then I go in with my Matte Fit Me from Maybelline in shade 220. I actually mixed two Maybelline Matte Fit Me because the one I have right now is kind of too light, so then I try to blend it in with the other one. Then I grab my beauty blender and then I just start dabbing in the product as much as I need to until I see that everything looks nice and blended and matte. And then I grab my favorite concealer of all time, Instant Age Rewind. And I basically put my concealer where I want to highlight, which usually is under my eye, middle of my nose, my forehead, and my chin. And then basically I start blending it all in until I like what I see on my face. Then I grab my e.l.f. cream contour. I like to cream contour first before I do the powder contour. This is me basically struggling to find my brush, but then I found it, so I use this e.l.f. spike brush. I'm not sure the name of it. Then I start blending out my cream contour. At first it looks kind of crazy, but it just takes blending. I'm not an expert myself, but I do what I can. Now that I'm done blending the rest of my face, I always leave my nose for last because I usually take more time on my nose, but today for some reason I didn't. But now I just start contouring my nose, Other people have different preferences due to the shape of their nose, but this is what I feel like that works for me most of the time. So now I'm just going to start blending that out. Now I'm going in with my Anastasia contour powder, and I just get 2-3 shades and I blend them together, and then I start blending them into my face. Now I'm grabbing my small thin brush, well not really, but a thin brush that I have to contour out my nose. I usually drag it into my eye to give the effect of a natural contoured nose. Now I'm gonna go into my eyebrows. Usually I do this before my foundation, but it really doesn't matter to me. I do it when I remember that moment. So now I'm filling in my eyebrows. I don't really like to do too dark, even though I really don't have eyebrows. I don't like to do a dramatic eyebrow look. I still like to do a natural eyebrow look. And I'm using my Anastasia Dip Brow in dark brown. Now I'm going to grab my brush to conceal out my eyebrows to give it a nice defined look. Now I'm going to grab my beauty blender just to blend out the excess of the concealer left under my eyebrow. grab my Revolution setting powder. I grab this powder just to set my face, then I bake later on. So now while I wait for my face to bake, I grab my lash curler, because without this lash curler, you won't even see my lashes. And I also use Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. Highly recommend it. The best mascara I've ever used. I'm grabbing my e.l.f. brush to just brush out the excess powder. Now I grab my beauty blender, and I do this because I don't want any of my concealer to crease up later on, and then I just brush out the excess powder. Now going in with my Morphe blush trio. It's called Pop of Pink, this small palette. Then I grab my brush and I smile for me to know where my cheeks are, enough to get the blush right in there, and just blend it out. Now I'm going in with my Benefit bronzer just to give myself a little bit more color in my cheeks. Now I'm grabbing my Becca highlighter, Champagne Pop, I believe so. And then I grab it with an Anastasia highlighting brush and Jeffree Star setting spray to give it more of a pop when I apply it. And now I'm going in with the lip gloss. I don't really like to wear lipstick. I'm more of a gloss person, and this lip gloss is from a beauty store. But this is my final look. Nothing too crazy, something simple, but yet I look alive more than before. So I hope you guys enjoyed my everyday makeup look. Subscribe, comment, turn your post notifications on. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.